Welcome to second semester. That's me on an elephant. Yep, there I am on an elephant. Anywho, Cornell style notes, people, please make sure you do that so I can give you credit. We're going to start off with comma rules 1, 2, and 3. Comma rule number 1. The buzzword for this rule, items in a series. Use commas to separate items in a series of grammatical equals. Now, what that means, grammatical equals, and I put it over here in my notes, that means all the same part of speech. We'll also talk about that meaning parallel sentences. Cat, dog, and a rat, those are all nouns. Green, blue, and yellow, those are all adjectives. Swiftly, oops, someone's calling me. Oh, hi. Ignore. Quickly, swiftly, quietly, those are all adverbs. Okay, so grammatical equals. John, Uncle Hank, Aunt Jean, and Anne. Comma, 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 conjunction, new word. Okay, we use these. If there is an and in there, we need that comma there still. Comma rule number 2, the buzzword for this are 2 adjectives and test. I like to simplify this one to this rule right here, 2 or more adjectives that describe the same noun. So I might have a fat, comma, grumpy, comma, ugly cat. Notice I am just separating the adjectives. That's it. I'm not separating the adjective and the noun. We don't do that, just the adjectives. All right, easy enough. Rule number 3. This one's also pretty simple. You should know this already. Buzzword for this one, compound sentences. Use a comma before the conjunction when it joins independent clauses or sentences. Okay, remember a sentence always has a subject and a verb. Remind yourself of that, please. So, when we have 2 sentences, like I ran, not the country, comma, and there's my conjunction, I swam. There's my subject verb, my one sentence, and my other subject and verb. Come back to that if I have time. Alright, so I'm going to go all the way down here to comma rule number 4. So much information. Holy moly, we don't need any of it. We made it. Alright, this one's a little more tricky. The buzzword for this one is non-essential modifiers. Use a comma to separate non-essential adjective clauses or non-essential participle phrases from the rest of the sentence. Sounds confusing? It's not that confusing. Non-essential means not important. Okay? So that means it's a modifier. It's one of our phrases or clauses that is not important to the sentence. So for example, I'm going to say Bob, comma, who cut school, will be expelled. I don't care, Mom. Jeez. Will be, we'll say kicked out. If I take this out, Bob will be kicked out. That makes sense. So that's important. Okay, that's non-essential. I can take it out and it still makes sense. Okay, Bob who cut school. Perfect. But let's say I say students who cut school will be kicked out. Same little phrase here. But if I take that out, students will be kicked out. Wait, no, I need that there. I need it. It doesn't make sense without it. So, let me put that back there. When it's important to the sentence, you don't need commas. But if it's not important, as in I can take this out and the sentence still makes sense, Bob's still getting kicked out of school, what a fool, then you need it. You need the commas there. Okay? It'll make more sense when we work on it. So, very, very lots of stuff. Anywho, I'd like to end this wonderful grammar video with a funny video that I took in Thailand. This is some Muay Thai boxing. To keep the people entertained, they put blindfolds on 5 guys, put them in a ring, and tell them to fight. Here it is. It's hilarious. Enjoy. That's me laughing.